Hello, and welcome to this video, Value Transformation. I'm John Quigley. Working in conjunction with Rupa Shenoy, we have recently released a project management book with the Society of Automotive Engineers. This book walks the engineer or neophyte project manager through the product development process from the beginning, including the business case, through to the full-scale launch of the product at volumes and the support required for the initial launch. Projects end long before the product life cycle. Projects rarely are concluded at the launch of the product. The project will also support the beginning of production and customer acquisition and use. As always, project success will have roots in cost and the time required to bring the product to fruition. This is impacted by the availability and competency of the talent within the project. The news has been rife over the past few years with very high-profile automotive product failures. Vehicles contain complex systems, and the development of those systems can be complicated and distributed across the globe. It does not end with the development of the product, but also the manufacturing aspects. Future failures can be born from the work of our development or manufacturing activities within the project. It can be the result of a system risk or the manufacturing process that were not actively addressed within the project. A thorough understanding of the project and the product as a system, along with effective actions to mitigate the risks while enhancing the opportunities and probability of success throughout the entire project lifecycle, are required. Decisions we make throughout the project may seem innocuous, and sometimes that is true, but not always, and it is better to work to understand the long-term implications of our product decisions. Likewise, opportunities for failure are not solely from developing the entire vehicle, but can also originate in modifications or updates to existing vehicle platforms with newly developed or alternative products. Opportunities for missteps can come from also reworking an existing system. Getting the development or product modification updated in a way that does no harm to the entire vehicle system, and more importantly and ultimately the customer. Smaller incremental projects require attention to details, the same systems thinking for project and product. We improve the probability of project success when the time to deliver is shorter and the scope complexity is minimized, but the risk is not zero. We have to consider the consequences of the addition to the vehicle or product. That is, there is no negative adverse consequences of the additions on the product. A project team will have to understand the scope of the work, whether a new platform or an addition to an existing platform. Each type of project will require a systematic approach, thinking through the consequences of the change on the entire system. This includes the approach the project intends to take to meet the needs, specifically the project objectives. Failures also happen when there are errors in collecting the product and project metrics, or what is more sinister, the manipulation of data to misrepresent the results. All of these things are discussed in our new book, Project Management for Automotive Engineers. Sometimes these errors are just honest mistakes done by humans. We are all fallible. However, the project philosophy regarding risk and veracity and validity of measurements will set the stage and expectations upon the project team. In essence, all of the decisions we make about the project and the product exclude some other possibilities as we progress through the project and develop the product. As we make these decisions, we exclude other possibilities and future options or alternatives. To ensure we create a project environment that is conducive to success, we should weigh the implications of the decision, thinking about the system's implications. Our book walks through each of the phases and provides some of the things that can go wrong. Each phase of the project has its own challenges, optimal approach, and risks. Each of these phases of automotive development will interact with the depending or subsequent phase. For example, the quality of the product development will impact the validation results. We may expect excessive fault reports that consume considerable time. Additionally, those things that we did not find in our validation may end up in the final product only to be discovered by our customer. Likewise, the process development, that is the manufacturing portion of the project, will impact the validation for the same reason, and the quality of the product delivered to the customer similarly. Stop by the Value Transformation website to pick up a copy of the book, or go by SAE.org, look for a copy of the book. Contact us today regarding our services, mentoring, speaking, training, coaching, problem solving, and consulting as well. Visit our store at valuetransform.com products page. Thank you, and have a great day.